Արալը մազերես ժողովուրդս PlayStation-ով նահաստրոկեքը շատ վատավ չելնում դզել պետք է մետ կպնեմ կոմպին դզեմ ու կպնենք բարև աղբեր ջան սա միանում եմ աղբերս սա կպնում եմ պրոստը մի հատ մամենտ կաստ է Սենց, ռոդի ճիշտ եմ մի դզես աղ սմեց թոքելա պետք վսյո այ մի ճիշտ սաղ դզածա կպանք այստեղ այ մի բարլուս ժողովուրդ ջան վսյո Game sitting audio Հնարավոր դոշն չելավ կասեք, ընթացքային կդզամ, եթե իմ ձենից բարձր է լավ։ Ախպեր որ գոլի տեն, в общем, Հոլանդիայի պակն ալնելու ասում են։ Հոյլանդ Հոյլանդիա Հա, կամ էդի ալնելու ախպերս կամ են թազա բրազիլացի Ռոնալդինյոն Բրազիլիայի հետ կապված ինչ-որ պակ կարալնի կամ տարբեր զբորներից Այդ կարծում եմ այդ գուլիտի պակն է Գուլիտին կուզեի ունենայի օպշեն կոմպի մեջ Բայց հաստատ չեմ գցել փող Ինչը կլնի Ռոնին ընկեր չջոգի Ինչ ոտով ալկերը Այս Ռուդիգերը բեսան բուժան Ռուդիգերա Ուշն գնաց Ախպեր հա չեմ նայել գիտես չեն գեր խաղերը քնել էի
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. He's got it! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Further threat on the break.
Ha, passager Ronaldinho. Բայց այդ վաղ passager խոսքից միջին կարգի թիմ չէր համարվում, էլի։
Hernandez was in no mood for any of that.
Ոչ մի Եվրոկուբոկ բան չէ, մեծ հայ վրատար կար է դեռ անունը։ Պես 10-ից։
This guy McAllister is someone I see as the linchpin in this side. He's a playmaker who loves that little left-sided channel to release people further up the pitch. But I also like...
And he's had a hit! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter. And while that's fairly obvious, the rest of the attacking play is actually quite good. It's Ronaldinho.
Այս աջ տակից ֆռցրեց գոլը այս կոմերից։ Գեֆը սեկա
Eto.
չթվախտվանից աղբեր վարպշը մարդ չգիտեմ պասեժերից
Oh no, what has happened here? And he's managed to get free. Pullets. He's had a shot.
Julie. Rod Julie.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. So a breakthrough already. Curtis. No, he wasn't being taken in by that.
Game
forwards. Eto providing an outlet on that flank. It's Eto! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Chance! Good to pay. Look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Hullet. He's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
That has ended up in no man's land. Yeah. Threads one in. Big chance! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Well,
that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? De Jong. And he's being shifted off it. The movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And they're on him in a flash. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. He's tried one! Oh, another save.
Holy holiness.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Good to pay, have the chance to go the other way. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And it's Ribéry. Messi. Ribéry.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
No, that was never going to make it. Gavi. And that could send him on his way. And the shot! And the ball's fallen kindly here. Ribéry. Nicely intercepted. And the whistle goes for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time.
Որը լավ ոնց կարելի է այդ այն եզրային խաղացնել։
And we're off again. Guardiola. And it's Eto'o. Ribéry. Beckenbauer attempts a clearance. Vieira.
Yeah.
McAllister. It's a canny finish!
Golazo.
It's in! The second half sparked straight into life!
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Good to pay, get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he? Well, the goalkeeper needs to have everything to his liking, and he's barking out, "Bullets!"
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Այո,
He's going for
վրոնտեղ
goal.
no.
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Costa Curta has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Ruben Diaz cuts it out. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yeah. Now it's Hullet. Hullet and Hullet!
Ufaso.
That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. And he's onside. And the shot! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Mbappe just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Ախպերը ես զզվում եմ այդպես խաղացողները չեմ կարող խաղում։ Ձեր խաղի իմաստը կորցնում։
De Jong
Ուզում մտնես տանջում ես ընկել։
Nice try, but he wasn't
Չի
buying it.
խաղում ես, դե չխաղանք նա։ Արդար լինի։ Գնաց ի։
Now it's Ronaldinho. Ribéry. Oh, that's well spotted. He's looking wide. Played back in.
Gabi.
And yes, it's there!
Պինը չես հիշում մի հոգի նորմալ խաղում ենք առաջի տայմը 3-1 կրվա առաջի տայմը վերջի րոպեին գոլ կերա կարմիր պենալ մենալ սաղ երկրորդ տայմը բան արած գնդակ պահ մի հատ կարծա խլեմ խփեմ ու վсё
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Ինչ ես անում, բրատ, Բացը բխում է ուժը։ Ժամանակ սպանողներից է։ Ախպեր այդտենց խաղացողներին բաբշե տես տուրներ մուրներների վաղտ որ իրենց կիսադաշտում սկսում է շատ պաս տալ գնդակ պահել վռոյին տալ բան դիսկվալիֆիկացիա են դաժան միջև տալի չի կարել իրենց այդ կանոնադրությունները որ կարդում ես այդտենց բաները միանգամից պատժում են ճիշտ է բա ինչ է ախպեր Hela besi güzel.
And it's Puyol. Now it's Hullet. That's tidy. It's an excellent interception.
Հիմնականում possession game են խաղում.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, that's Honest!
Surely
now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is 3. It is surely done. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal.
And Ribéry!
Afterս քառակուսի X կամ կլորի ու կարա սողությունը պայս խոսքի այդ ուղղության վրա գա այս ինչ վատ է սրա հետի կապերը ոսկի որ պաս են տալի կարաս տենց է կասես տենց լոժնի զամախով
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Gavi. Hernes. Gavi. He's played him through. Shot could be on. He's got forward. He scored. It is no contest.
Կազմածտեղ այդի աղբը ֆինես դրիբլինգն է Այդի L2-ով ես անում, սխված պահում ես, խաղացնում ես, խաղացում դիտել ինքս եմ, հետո դրիբլինգը լարն է, բեսան պրյակում, կարնարոմական բեքը միտը վազում ես, բարագությամբ ես ժողում ես, հեսա պտի հաստես կարես հետի սխում ես, ես թեթև ուղությունը փոխես, բեսան ուժեղ անցնում է, հետի շատ լավ բան է, ես աղբեր ես խաղը մի
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Միշտ գալիս է, այսպես ֆռում է ախպեր, չի կարող։ Գալի այսպես գնդակը ֆռում է։ Իսկ իսա երկուսը որ կա, ուժ այսպես հալը կա։
Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's a good foot in there.
Հալը չեմ խփի դեմար կա։ Ահ, պերկիչուսն եմ, ես մոտ չեմ ջոբնովի ոնց է, հեսա կիչուսն եմ։ Իմնը ծածր է, հեսա տենանք, հեմի էսենց մենյուում ծածր չի լի կարծում եմ։ Մոտ մոտ չեմ կրվե, մեկ ինչքան դուվտա խաղցող կա այս PlayStation-ի մեջ։ Հեսա կասը կաղբեր եթե նորմալ է չև գտնում էդ զայրը տշնիկս վերցեմ կամ Lütfen beni izleyin. Gözümüzü görün. Все, kanka, yapacağım. Չգիտե, այ ախպեր լավ ասիկ, դե եթե այդպես է, գնացինք, սա մատ վայրենի սաստավ է ունենալու, շատ ուժեղ սաստավ է, Already vata sıra olacak ya. Ատկրվելու է. Ախպեր Տոմիասուն ամենա լավ պաշտպանն է, ասում են. Ասած կինի չկա. Հա հին է, բայց ընկերեսի համ բոյով ֆիզիկապես ուժեղ լավ թռնում է. Գնացինք դե. Ասից պստե լավ խաղցող չկա բրնեց ախպեր, եզի հետ կցեց, մտի այ ախպեր,
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Just joining us, we are already underway.
Էսի խոսքի կարող է բանից լուրջ խաղացող PlayStation-ի մեջի ուժ գնաց.
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't
ask for much more than that. And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's ended up in no man's land. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
No, that's been intercepted. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Rafael Leao, Peter, is one player who could be unstoppable if he's in the mood. Easily one of the...
Gavi!
That has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Menu. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
It looks a good ball through. Messi chasing after it. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe takes control of it and he's on the move. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And sent off! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Making career no after. 49 աչոք տվեց։ Ասում եմ իջավ այդ 5 աչոքի համար է ֆայք արա։
Closing in on goal. Menu. More and more pressure on the ball here. It's an inviting looking ball that. Yeah.
Oh no.
Cuts it out. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Ronaldinho. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Rafael
Leao. Messi. There's the hit.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive. Look, it's a run defence is this like, but the timing has to be spot on.
Oh, great ball. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Short changes him with that pass. Aims beyond the defence. That is lovely. He is through here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Messi considers his options. And for sure, that was not one of his best. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He won't be happy with that one. Menu. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Deli. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Messi, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Big chance! Gavi. Mbappe! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a shade optimistic. Gavi is the team's great visionary. He's got away. Now can he find the finish? Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And we've reached half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. The midway point of the game.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us.
And one more try!
Ronaldinho.
Well, whenever he reminds us his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Shot love.
Seedorf showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's found a way through. Oh, that's a fine challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh, he's through the middle. He's through and all alone. He's free. He's got the shot away. It's in. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And the shots.
And
that has been cleared. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Mbappe, he's a real chance! Goal, Milan!
Out of love.
And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Bellingham, shot a goal! Great build-up.
Because of good lively movement, which pretty much dictates the pass.
Rafael Leao. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Pullet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, a very decent attempt. Menu. And they've got Reed.
That's what has to be done now. No question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Tries a shot!
Mbappe really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
Destroy. Messi going the Chelsea avtosli xelatsiya xaum mishti chsnuma ude պետք է ինչ պետք է անում
Great defending, strong and determined. Nice from Mario. Nicely weighted ball. A lot of space ahead of him.
Եսի ամենադժվար ֆինտն է անում այս խաղի մեջ double touch կեսից ու դառ ու ատմենա
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner. And the shots! And again! And the ball's come loose here. Now the finish! It's a goal! Two to the good! They have breathing space! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago.
Ացեսի լավ էր ինչ քանը ճուտիկ
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
1500-ից ներքև չի ուչսն
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Vieira is there, and he can get that clear. That's going to go a long way. That is good alertness. Romario, Aldair makes the interception. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. Can he put it away?
Օրելի շտանգարա
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Դուրի 3-3 պետք է այս խաղը
Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Messi. Zanetti wins the duel this time. Zanetti did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's been cut out, well played. Griezmann, passing nice and neat. No foul, says the referee. There will be 4 extra minutes. Messi. And Messi! He scores! Deep into injury time! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
Até bastante que corre assim, já não guistas.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Milan are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match as...
Vanchka. Hingachok minus GG bro, nice opponent. You are a top player. 43-ով տեղն է ճոգի։ Որը սա խաղերին վատ է բանա։ Դրա համար շոթ-համ կարտոշկան չի կարա համեմատ էպիկի հետ։ Լեք գավի դեր Մեսիկո խաղցնենք։ Gloria. Սկսի։ Դենամ բիցքենք առաջի դիվիզիոն այսօր հելենք։
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. The matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion. Great chance! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Ronaldinho actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Cafu. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And here's... That is Snuta! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt. And here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he hits one!
It's a goal! 2-0, and in next to no time.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Ajax are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
No.
Can he spark a counter here? Oh, that's well spotted. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Messi. He's having a go! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Messi. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Aimed beyond the defence. Plenty to a decent hit!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Mbappe. Taken back almost at one. Oh, that's ambitious. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Menu. Rijkaard with a definite fell there. Triol. And it's Ronaldinho. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Neymar engages and forces him off the ball. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Messi. And it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ronaldinho. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Hernes. Oh, that is a good ball. Can he finish? And he comes up trumps again.
Hernes can only think of disappointment right now, but he'll get to appreciate just how good that save was.
And we have our very first corner. He's put it away! Cafu. Now who's going to be first to this? Menu herring after the ball here. Menu. And he's had a hit! And he's managed to gift it back. Back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Neymar. Lam did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Hunnet. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Pirlo. And that interception was most necessary. Messi running with the ball. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can he make something happen now?
Yes.
Now it's Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Driving forward. He's played it back.
Modern football for you.
And the shots! Mbappe. Yeah, he's found him there.
Չբանի խաղցին է եթե գավի all player-ը գոնե լավ բացվում է
The pass is intercepted. Well, played right into his path. And he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And it's Neymar. Triol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's played him through. Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
Here we go again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Messi. Menu. Couldn't squeeze it through. No, that's been intercepted. It's Ronaldinho. Oh, there's a probing ball. Ronaldinho has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And Batistuta! A real chance and a real let-off.
Ajax were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Ernest. Ronaldinho. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Mbappe. Neymar. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Batistuta! Vieira. He's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe! Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cuts out the supply. Triol gets over and intercepts. Wants a look and plays it forward. Neymar. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And it's Messi. Showing great feet there. Now, who's going to be first to this? He's a sharp little ball here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. Great ball if he can get there. Ronaldinho. Ernest. And it's Ronaldinho. That's been cut out, well played. It's a foul there right on the edge of the box. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike.
Well, it looks very much like he's taken this on. From this distance, it's pretty inviting.
Decent hit from there.
Well, it wasn't a bad effort. I mean, you could see his intention. He just needed a bit more curl and bend to take it away from the goalkeeper.
Aim forwards. Neymar could move up a gear here. Just about up to 75 minutes. And it's Messi. It's a good spell of possession, this. He's caught it there, it's a free kick. That was travelling. Neymar.
That's positional goals. He utilised these.
Had a shot! And it's there! And surely that settles it. No space, no problem. You just cannot. That's surely a foul. Free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, this certainly fits the bill when it comes to the man for the occasion.
Bullet! Oh, it's come off the upright. Neymar.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Flings it across. That is a brilliant interception. Neymar. And the counter is on. He's picked his way through. It's Luis Suarez! And the keeper read that really well.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And now they can spring out of defence. Roberto Baggio! Keeper's got his work done. Nervous. Now it's Messi.
Ինչքան ուղիղ տալի օրը ներվերս գնաց ուժը
Lard shows great strength. And the ball's a good one here. Tries a shot! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Տշի կրել ես կը, տշի պրծեսներ
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And that's that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so side.
Պսուժն մորթել է Բարսնել է մորթ դզեց ինչ խոսք
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here. He's having a go! He's intervened well there.
Well, as box office names go, Peter, David Beckham is right up there.
Yeah, he gets the turnstiles clicking, that's for sure, but footballing qualities?
Well, I think any defence is going to be nervous because of the sheer quality he can produce.
Especially over a dead ball.
Yeah, not just that. I think in open play he can deliver for fun too.
Ronaldinho. He's had a shot. It's there.
Hayır, blitz dance.
It's almost as if the
Blitz
defence saw
sounds
nothing
bad,
coming.
yeah.
They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Palermo are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Vieira. Ernest. He won't be happy with that one. Ronaldinho. That's a nicely measured pass. He's shifting through the gears here. Upamecano did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And he's managed to get free. A lot of space ahead of him. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. Vieira. Ronaldinho. And it's Ronaldinho. Vieira. Oh, this looks sharp. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's in a cage, put it away! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And we have our very first corner. Palermo are looking to go forward now. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Has a look and plays it forward. Looking for the runner. Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Bullets.
Bullets.
There's a lot to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. David Villa. Vieira. Cole. And the shot's on here. He's had a hit! Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Oh.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Pass somewhat off target. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days. All part of a forward's duties.
Gavi. Beckham. And Bastoni. David Villa. Gavi. Great ball, and he's in here. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. He's going to be disappointed with that. Cole. David Villa. Lam. Menu. 5 minutes till the break. And that is a save of real quality. Not easy by any means.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Menu. Gavi. Could it goes. This one and the shot! Oh, it's come back out to him. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Gavi. Oh, he's in! It's one! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the finish! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And we are already promptly back underway. No changes at the interval from either side. He's got the shot away! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. David Villa. Oh, that's fabulous. Priol promptly onto that, and that is that. Ernest. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Gavi! Oh, brilliant save.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
This is good pressing. They're not short on bodies. Beckham did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that is exemplary defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
And the pass is intercepted. So we've reached the hour mark. Yeah.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's just the goalkeeper to beat. Great chance! Goal! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And it's Beckham. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Ronaldinho.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive. The type of move to...
Chance! Ronaldinho. Now it's Hullet. Oh, he's onto this. He is through here. Big chance! 1-on-1! Bayer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Baresi. For Messi. Beckenbauer. Can he latch onto this? Ronaldinho is onto it in a flash. And he's lost his man here. And he's had a hit. And that has flown over.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
The finishing rising shot.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
It's Ronaldinho! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Baresi makes the interception. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's on his way! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. David Villa powering forward here. No, again there's no way through. Gavi. And he welcomes it in. That is a brilliant interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Just 5 minutes left. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Hullet. Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's found some space. Has a goal! No mistake! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
It's become a case of men against boys. Beckham. Neymar. Beckham. Oh, and he's through the middle. Cole, face to face with the... Can he finish? Sticks it away! How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
That's that, the end. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Hullet just could not help himself, could he?
Rising shot. play halt him. Moshnia Pashpanachana. Moshnia Soshnia.
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Pull it. So Dida between the sticks for this one, widely recognised, as we all know, Jim, to be one of the great keepers from Brazil.
The big easy for me. There was indeed a time in his career where he was considered as being one of the best, Peter, if not the very best. You don't have a career like his unless you're quite special.
And he's intervened well there.
No, bro.
And the counter is on. And that could set him on his
2,000
way.
points
Now
and
it's
after it, starting playing
Costa
tennis.
Curta getting this one clear. And the volley. Oh, it's come loose. Roberto Carlos!
Water off.
Italy have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
That's Ronaldinho. Has a shot!
Ooh.
Cannavaro gets it clear. And it's Ronaldinho. He's been picked out. And claimed it back swiftly. And what's he doing here? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Bullet, ready to try one. Chance! Well, that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Brilliantly cut out. Italy are looking to go forward now. Triol gets over and intercepts. Roberto Carlos.
I like playing team,
makes
bro.
the interception. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Connect more
I think both
better.
teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Pull it. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Italy clearly didn't help themselves, but
Golasso.
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's been taken short.
Oh, yeah.
Plays it in low. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Maradona. He's had it taken off him. Could move up a gear here. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Italy applying the press here, a high press.
Wow.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Real chance!
Should really have made more of that. Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
It shapes to shoot! That was
My
superb.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Maldini tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe. Pull it. That's a look and place it forward. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Gavi, he has found the way through. Pull it. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Bez natury teamova բանջը։ Դու մեստե կապիր ավելի լավ կլինի, բայց դե շատ ծանր է։
That's tidy. And he skips past his man. Ronaldinho stood his ground strongly. Hones! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Hones clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
The second corner of the game. Italy have the chance to go the other way.
No.
Now it's Maradona. Now it's Messi. Ronaldinho. Maradona.
No.
For a throw. Ronaldinho. Gavi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
It's Ronaldinho. Menu.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Oh, that's a key interception. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the
No
more impatient
problem,
amongst
no
the supporters will
problem.
feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So we reach the halfway point.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's been played
Connect
at
is
a
better
really good
than instinct.
intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. There's the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite.
I don't know,
they
bro.
won it back and bit hard.
He's had a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, he got
My
that
top
all
in
right.
2000.
Oh, he was first to react, and I love that part of it. The reaction
That
was
was
great,
crucial.
and he almost profited, you know.
Now it's Hullet.
Yes.
A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That was easy, almost too easy.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
So that's two now without
Privet, hovo
That's
եղբայր,
really winded the
ինչ կա,
opposition. You can see their manager screaming
Իմալես,
on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Gavi, he is through, and the finish! Yes! And they are cruising away.
normal,
That
կյանք,
really was a thing of beauty.
բզբզում ենք էլի մեր
You
ձևի,
know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Ես ոնց է քնած չես ընկեր բարի ժամում,
Este jogo teve uma assistência de 29.820 espectadores.
Roberto Carlos. Now Neymar. Roberto Carlos could try cutting inside here. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Menu.
Արնա փակ պասեմ խաղում արա,
Now it's Neymar. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Costa Curta. Now it's Neymar.
ովս, հաղը տոնն եմ
Changes it with
նենց
that pass.
Մասպրտ հետ կապված մի քիչ
Real
գործերում է,
chance if he can get through. Nicely aimed pass.
կարաս ընթացքան երևաս կոֆի անեմ,
Gavi is
ցերեկ
always
վակում,
scanning the pitch for targets. Well, that is one way to stop him. Menu. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Դեմեք դայքի կոմենտի, ու համեցի արդիշա, Ջան, Աբրեզգը, ոսով շոք քիչ մարդ է նայում, հոսարով սաղ ֆուտբոլի վրա է,
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Italy can now introduce the first of their
ընկեր
substitutes.
հավաղ կնեմ ահագին, երկուսին է գործերս, երկուսանց կես տենց, մինչև մեկը նախ կնեմ ես,
He
որ
read
երկար
that really
կլպեմ
well and
խաղեմ,
stopped it.
That's been intercepted.
գործի չան,
Ernest does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Ronaldinho. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
խի, շուտ ես եթալու դու,
No, not quite.
The moans
Yes,
and groans
after
are
us.
predictable.
Beto.
He felt compelled to try.
Vieira. Ronaldinho. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest.
Overlord.
Winning running on one side,
Novu.
dogged defence on the other. Has a goal! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
So, third corner of the game.
լավ դե կզանգ ես ընգեր, տենամ եթե արդում եմ,
Costa Curta gets it
դու
away.
որ դես աշխատում եմ ախպա,
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Ronaldinho. Pullet. A whisker away from making it four.
շոր,
Well, it was
կան,
hit with great power,
ախպա,
Peter, but sadly not great precision.
ախպեր ես,
So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Lam. Menu. Now it's Hullet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. 5 minutes left on the clock. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And
it's Gnabry.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de compensação.
Maldini. Oh, super find. Chance for the
Oof,
It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Italy give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Curtis. He could be in here. Now it's Hullet.
İş giyinem, ara iş giyinem.
And that's it. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt.
Աղոկալն է խոսքի ես թմերս կցնել իրար, էլ թմերս սպանեցին կլներ ընգեր։
Claiming the man of the match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Բան, Ռայկար դնեի օպզը կավիր էին կոնկրետ։ Այն տոպ ինչքան էլ է, շատ չեմ խաղացել, ես թիմով եմ ավելի շատ խաղացել, ստե ինչքան էլ է, 2000 էր, ինչքան էր, 3000 էր, 2500, բայց էդ խոսքի մի 2000 աչոք ինձ շատ հեռու է եղել, ես 5-6 ամիս առաջ այլ է, Հոյնեսին են սաստավ կխաղցնայի ինգերս հոյնեսը Բայց այդ ռոյզին շոտը վաղտալում են հենց խանգարում մոտիկ տեղերից աղբեր խոսքի Ռոնալդոն բոնը տենց չեն խփում Գնդակոնցուր հելնի մի քիչ հոտ ուղիղ է թե ես տալի սամալյոտի պես հանում է վերա Պես Գեցկետո, առաջի դիվիզիոնը խաղացել է Փորձենք Օրլը սոստով վխենթի Ահ, պետջան Չեսր ես կդրվեմ ահագին Մի ժամից ավել Ինչ խաղցրեմ այդ ոշնյանի Ինչ է, քույք էր խաղում Ախպեր դզեց Ես այդ շապատ կիրակ է շատ դսի հետ կապված գործ չունեցամ, այդ ուզում եմ փորձեմ Video միջոց արքեմ։
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Ախպերս ուրիշ 20 մետրից տեղանցա են հինց թրիմես որն այս ամենահին թրիմես կտենաս խասկի 8-երորդ 9-երորդ դիվիզիոն սպանում են ընգիններ չան կապարավ լրիվ ուրիշ խաղ է լրիվ ուրիշ ձև է իսկ լավ խաղալու համար պիտի շատ բան ունեմ
He's shifting through the gears here. In comes the corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
He's missed, but not by that far.
Saliba did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Now it's Hullet. No, that was never going to make it. Picked out brilliantly. Saliba with the clearance. Oh, well played. And he was quick to get it clear again. Now it's Messi.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
In with the challenge. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And that is as far as they're going to go. Perfectly measured that. And Messi! Neymar. And it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh.
Gavi. He rises! He scored!
Ախպեր աղանալով կողով խաղազ երկա հեշտանա խաղդ ահագին կհեշտանա պասերի ուղղություն
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Great
running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Lahm spots it and intercepts. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bastoni has it in a wide position. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. Ernest. Menu. He's tried one! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Menu probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Thuram. And it's Messi. Now it's Haaland. Oh, that's a key interception. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Vieira. Ernest, looking understandably energised after his goal. Haaland, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, he's intervened well there. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. He's had it taken off him. And it's Eto. And that's another good win of the ball. Neymar. Thuram does well to get it back. Vieira. Ernest. Driving forward. And it's Neymar. Vieira does really well to win the ball there.
That's the normal football match. Good man. Innocent yachtgeval. Hoe liep dat best op voor het zomer? Oh, Jordi, dat is verder lijkt naast voor elkaar.
Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And they are pulling clear here. Oh, that is a bit special.
Штанги техника kapabiliyor. Varotun uzak şeyler. Goalkeeping hashvan goal.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Vieira cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And that's a superb pass. Brilliant save under real pressure. Vieira. That is good alertness. That's been intercepted. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
Mati. Ja, beiden. Hoyland'in sasıyadır.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 11. Eto.
Here's the start of the second half.
Pachela.
He's been kicked out.
Il numero 7.
He's flagged
Il numero
offside.
17. Il numero 13.
Keeper's ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he's quick to snatch it. Now the finish! Really well taken goal. Right back within touch.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas.
Pull it. Can he finish? Messi. Vieira. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Del Piero. Bastoni. And he's straight offside. Gavi. Pull it. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Mbappe. And there's a fine touch.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Menu, good purposeful running this. Defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.113 spettatori.
There they go, hunting in packs. That pass has been well intercepted. Engages and forces him off the ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Del Piero. And the counter
Yes, I'm off Marchi, but not Telegram group.
Most necessary.
He might
be in here. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Oh,
Now it's Del Piero. That's a nicely measured pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Thuram cuts it out. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Some really good ball movement. Bastoni. No, it's Kante. Totti. Now it's Hullet. Ernest. So what can they make of this? Oh, he's burst through. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Գրելու հնարավորություն չկա, հեսա կնարում գենաս ռոյքեքս կնից հետո, ես գիտեմ սաղ կարան բան չատ շինեն գրվեն օրինջ ոզիրացես, անպայման կնարում
It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, should have put that away.
It's a good display of fighting spirit for me.
Կնայեմ,
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. He's got away. Hullet tries a shot! And more and more and more! And he is just ripping it up!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Novo.
So now the difference is he's had a shot! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So is this the start of a comeback? Great ball if he can get there.
Neymar.
It could have all been wrapped up.
Yeah. And that could set him on his way. Great hit!
Blitzino.
Menu.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Menu making good progress on the right-hand side. Del Piero in acres of space out wide. Here's Mbappe.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
4 extra minutes added on. That's Hullet. Taken back almost at once. Now that's well seen too. Can he get it through? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt.
Քորսուն յոտա չոկորա, խոդու չես գժվե 2000 գեց կետո, իմ ռանգի այլ է Beşiktaş Tak, bank cejvere sırtoda LMF RMF Kapit Turkish Fritima Dušan Vlahović Dušanito
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. It is bubbling up very nicely here in Munich. The noise fervent, the colours effervescent, the crowd expectant. This should be very good. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Hodes! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished. Hodes! And he has kicked it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
very first corner. Well read. The danger is averted. Gavi!
Well, Peter, I'm looking forward to seeing a player who has brought some new skills to the game. Ronaldinho. He looks one way and passes the other. Unconventional and cheeky, but always an enjoyable watch.
Yeah, he's playing beach football on the grandest stage of all.
The entertainer.
Davids promptly onto that, and that is that. João Cancelo.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
De Jong. Now it's Hullet.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
That's a shade optimistic. It's been a pretty high-octane start from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution.
He's got the shot away!
Bully.
It's a goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Besiktas are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Ronaldinho. Passes short and sharp. Davids. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Besiktas upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and...
He's having a go! What a sense! Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
João Cancelo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Ardachem hoynesi
Oh, terrific save from the... Oh, what's he done? Alexander-Arnold. And he's picked out the run. And the flag has stayed down. Now the finish! Oh, what a mistake! This time, surely!
Julik.
They've done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Hullet at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
He is through here. Real chance. And he nearly went all the way.
Ronaldinho really showed some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And that has put paid to that. Quality ball. And it's Ronaldinho. Just eases him off the ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gavi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. João Cancelo. Goretzka. And played right into his path. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He's had a hit! And the keeper's glad to see the back of that.
Yeah, and I don't think there was much wrong with his vision, nor his decision-making.
Can խելացի թուրք Pinturicchio. Gloria, Man United. Ora Shevon alava. Tendenza è che senza Ciao, signore. Nice sense. Massive one sign, what the hell? Hi, Badu. Hi. I don't know why I said something. Aldair. Առաջի էպիկը սա։ Չլենոտ։ Բերգոմի Զանետի։ Bergomi.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. The action has already started. It's Nedved. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5 is Rodri. He certainly has the sort of physique that would allow him to do the job. He has both the muscle and the brains to provide the creative and defensive support whenever necessary.
And he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. He's been picked out. He's got shot at goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Menu.
Oh.
Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, what about a counter-attack? And that could set him on his way. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rodri. Zanetti. It's a promising run he's making on the right. And that interception was most necessary. Looking for options for movement.
Del Piero.
It's a little off target. Fires from distance. Now then, the ball's come loose. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And Shevchenko. He might not. Shevchenko! He scored! The breakthrough strike.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right.
Oof, Blitz Del Piero.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Del Piero actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Ronaldinho, good purposeful running this. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good for
Pull it. Manchester United applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often, these...
And Messi! And that is wildly off target.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
That has been cut short. And it's Del Piero. And he's lost his man here. He's come in hard. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Half an hour played now. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shevchenko. Now it's Pullet. Plenty to aim at here. He's had a shot! Rodri. Well, they could break here. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Walker kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Ronaldinho. Good spot, he's seen the run. Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Bullet has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And he was quick to react. And it's Del Piero. That has not gone well. Costa Curta.
Del Piero.
Costa Curta cuts out the pass. Shevchenko threads one in. And here's Shevchenko.
Shevchenko really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's managed to get free. Ronaldinho! Cleared without complication. There is the half-time whistle. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the second half gets underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And here's Shevchenko. Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Hullet. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Messi. And it's Zanetti. Pull it. Looks a good ball through. Yeah. Pull it. Now it's Hullet. In the end, they found themselves penned in. Nowhere to go. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Del Piero. Aldair kept his eye on it, and he's there. There's a sharp little ball here. Yeah. And that's been won straight back. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And that interception was most necessary.
And Cruyff!
Oh, the ball's run loose here. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And that should get the job done. Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter. There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Pullet, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Messi. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Pullet. He has found the way through. Genuine physical. Can he finish? Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Stood up well to him there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Chance! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Manchester United really were asking for trouble there by...
Անես չիստե 2000-ները խոսք են դե 2000-ներից տարբերվում են տենց Ювестабия. Мафиози. Darwin Núñez.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Bellingham. And that has left him in a heap. And it's Hullet. Could move up a gear here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Oh, easy pickings there. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
We have a great finisher here in Darwin Núñez. In my view, he's someone who's got it all. I think he's got the full package.
All I know,
we know he's strong aerially. We know he's got the pace, but he's also got a wonderful first touch and some great technique. And he has the imagination, the finishing imagination as well to cap it all off. This guy's going places.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Hullet.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Gavi. He is through here.
Oh,
well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Hullet did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Cafu, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
First quarter of an hour gone. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe! Can he finish? There it is!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And he's straight offside. Costa Curta. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's got the shot away! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Núñez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Good-looking ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Over to the left. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. We expected better, and so did he. Gavi. He wasn't going to be fooled. Chance here to counter. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cafu.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yes. And Hullet has another goal! It's a goal! They have brought themselves an equaliser!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Ronaldinho at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Այնքան ուշացրած փակում է։
Ronaldinho takes control of it and he's on the move into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Pull it. Decent enough try.
Bullet has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Maradona towering forward here and claimed it back swiftly. Gavi. And it's Ronaldinho. And the first 45 minutes are up. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And we are back underway. And that's aimed into the middle.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's found a way through. Gavi purring through the gears. And the finish! And he's done it!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Hermes. Maradona. Ronaldinho. Maradona. Oh, great chance!
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And he's on his way! Costa Curta defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe. And he's intervened well there. Menu. Gavi. Facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Ronaldinho. He's got away. It's Ronaldinho! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Ronaldinho just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge, and he'll rise to it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Ronaldinho. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
That looks a cracking ball. Mbappe.
Bellingham!
It's a decent clearance.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe. Schmeichel is there to take. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Gavi in acres of space out wide. Bellingham. That's a little off target.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Hones! That's another chance! And yes, it's there! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
But that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Yeah, it's my cat.
Vai proceder uma substituição. Número 5.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's fabulous. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Tries to think it through. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Griezmann driving forwards. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. That was somewhat off target. And it's Griezmann. Neymar. Messi. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Kane. Neymar. And he's on such a goal! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Neymar is offering a right smile there.
Up he goes! And with that, the final whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game. From those players, what unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
Well, what we've seen is a team that refuses...
Fenerbahçe. Fernando Morientes.
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Roberto Baggio, that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Plays it in low.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's really well manoeuvred.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's been cut out, well played. Well, that is not the best ball.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Rummenigge, he's had it taken off him.
We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Ernest, Menu.
Falling.
It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Menu. Picked out Ronaldinho! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Ronaldinho actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Gavi! It's anyone's ball now. Fenerbahçe has the chance to go the other way. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Oh, refuses to take the bait. Fiddles it through. Pullets. Chance!
Gullit.
They've scored!
Ախպեր կամ ես Գուլիտ Բաստեն եկել բաննա Ռայկարդնա կամ էլ Ռոնալդինյոն մեկ ջայլ Բրազիլիայի վաղտով բաննա
It's up to them to manage it from here now.
It's Ronaldinho! And he has kept it out somehow.
Ronaldinho is offering a right smile there.
Well stopped. And now a sudden chance to counter. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Rummenigge, and now the breakaway. Walker kept aware.
Yeah.
It is reclaimed easily. He has found the way.
He
scores! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now they're cheating.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
He's got away. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, it all looks so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Yeah. Gavi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, that's been intercepted.
Ay Keziban.
Rummenigge. Morientes is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Goal quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
What a corner.
Oh, xarab. Dağıcımda.
With the clearance. It looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Roberto Carlos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. He's in plenty of space here. Nice bit of trickery.
Oh, good read. That's great positioning. So good from him.
Մենք այդ պակի միսիաները չենք առաջ է բապշը
Looking for a
Սուրգուսուշ գոլ այդ Մորենտեսը
What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
Սենց գոլ չէ տեսա
Fenerbahce take the lead. Headed his own, and this is That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third quarter of the game. Fenerbahce are looking to go forward now.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Great defending, strong and determined. And that's been intercepted. That was well played, well stopped. Can he spark a counter here? It's Ronaldinho. Gets his pass away, and he's picked out the run. Very nicely done. Nice ball, and he's in here. Ronaldinho is flagged offside. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
The Regional Police Department. Substitution for Fenerbahce, number 18.
Gets things going for the second half.
Coming on to replace him is...
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about outcome.
There's the shot!
Լավներ
Oh, well played.
Շատ լավ ջոգեց
And here's Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! Oh,
Ասի ախպերս բան կամ գուլի տես պակն այն Հոլանդիա ելնելու կամ է բանի
Oh, super find.
Ջահել վաղթը Ռոնալդինի ելնելու մեջը
Shot could be on. Horace! Goal! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good.
Մնացածին չգիտեմ էլ այդ Ռոնալդինից պակերից
Well, how's that for a class finish?
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Alessandro Nesta.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Couldn't squeeze it
Orez
through.
Mernian
He's beaten the
Kokkelhin
last man.
Puyol.
Can he put it away?
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Ernest. Ronaldinho. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Chiesa. He can run onto that. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Ronaldinho.
It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Լսար Ռաֆ որ ասի որ քո մոտը ձայնան ջուտա Չիլինդիրով տղեն Բլից Ֆեդերիսիո Կիեզա
Substitution for Fenerbahce, number 9.
Fenerbahce are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. So we have a breakthrough.
Օլո ինչ շեդևր էր ըլդում
Yeah, for me,
Ինչ
this seems
շեդևր
to
էր
find it easier to
ըլդում
attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Ernest. And he cuts out the supply. Fenerbahce look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack,
Novel.
but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Fenerbahce are definitely going about this the
Յա,
right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He's in, decent hit!
Ուֆ, կտացին վերով
And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Բայց արժեր պաշպան
Just
փոխեն,
so
հա
calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking,
Chance for the header! They are rampant!
Բա,
And the
չեմ
lead is
փոխիլա
3! It is surely done! Great header, made it look easy.
yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth
Yeah.
and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Գիժ բլիժնի բացն է
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Ronaldinho. Now it's Hullet. And it's Hullet. Tries a shot!
Լավ դեկորի
Lacking
ճարակի
in accuracy.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to
Jesus.
do it in style.
Rijkaard. Roberto Carlos. Not the most accurate pass. Driving on and making good progress. Menu. Gavi. Ernest. Neither of these two want to come off second best. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Gavi. Oh, he's burst through. Real chance! He has done it! It is no contest. It is a landslide. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on a training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now he's off and running. Mateus. That has been cut short. And it's Ronaldinho. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Smoothly does it.
Great.
And Hullet!
Julie.
He's put his foot right through that one. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the referee brings it to a close. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Ronaldinho picking up the Man of the Match award.
Տուրիստ թիմը ավելի ուժեղ կոնկուրենցիա կա, քան ստա։ Քելեք տեղի հելեք ձերը մալորվեք։ Լալի լուլելո Դեն անկտենց ձեներ կարում ես հանես լավ կեր մի հատ սրեն խաղցնենք Ալդայիղ մի հատ էլ այսրա պասերը ոնց է վատա լավ ոչ էր թողը հետել ես խաղա ուժեղ սաստավ ունի ապերը Rafus des
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. This, of course, the Saitama Stadium, looking so intimidating with the crowd close to the pitch, so much like classic European stadia. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Laid back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
And smartly reclaimed. And he's managed to get free. Gets his pass away. And the counter is on. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mbappe. And here's Platini. Pass is just off target. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great...
Real chance!
Wonderful goal! Well, one score, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
No space, no problem. Can he finish?
Blitz.
He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. He's had a hit! And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Okazaki. And here's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho gets flagged offside. Lam cuts it out. Mbappe. Well, that's Romario. And he's certainly onside here. Guardiola. First quarter of an hour gone. Neither of these two want to come off second best. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Romario.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Looking tidy in possession here. It's really well manoeuvred. And here's Hullet. And Hullet! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Hullet nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Maldini.
Yes.
And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, he's found him in space.
Virgil.
Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. Platini. Now it's Del Piero. Bellingham delivering the goods as expected.
Well, not only can a player of such high caliber show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
And the pass is intercepted. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
It's their second corner of the game. And that has been cleared. That is lovely. Tries to cut. Gets his head to it. Triol with the clearance. It's Okazaki! Oh, Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Thuram. Triol. Platini. Maldini. Now Pirlo. Gently done. Now it's Del Piero. He's found the way through. And the finish!
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Ronaldinho. Guardiola cuts out the pass. Oh, he's through the middle. He's in space and looking for options. And they can counter here. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Could be danger here. Okazaki. Has a go!
There will be 1 minute added time.
Արա խաղա դե ինչ ես մաժում արա այդքան
Ball is over the line. That's a decent clearance.
That's standing on
First 45 minutes are up. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It's still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Pirlo.
The action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance.
And the keeper's given it away. And the shots!
Oh.
Kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Bullet is offering a wry smile there.
So, third corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
And that is expertly dealt with.
Avtobusinho.
Driving forward. That is good strength. Guardiola cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And he cuts out the supply. Kyle Walker. And there's green grass ahead of him. Ronaldinho. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's picked his way through. Quickly taken. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And claimed it back swiftly.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And here's Del Piero.
The attendance for this match was 62,005.
And it's Gullit. Gullit going full steam down the flank.
Հələ ոնց որ Ռոնալդինյոն պասեցնում
No
արա։
messing about, just bludgeoned away. Davids producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Gets good distance on it. Now it's Del Piero. He's shifting through the gears here. Nice interception, well timed. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Արա լավ դեսին չկատարվում։
He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Gullit. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Del Piero, given the lift of his goal. Oh, he's bustling through here. Platini. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Ernest.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that would have won it.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he
Նայած
could make things safe.
վատ կապեր արա։
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to
Արան
turn to their benches.
գծուրամիկյանը։
Number 4. Zanetti. Substitution in progress.
Well, played right into his path. Gullit is onto it in a flash. Shevchenko. Thuram gets a foot in here. He won't be happy with that one. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played.
He's had a shot!
Արապ կրծրինք ասի։ Բայց դե այդքան ուդար են կարեգանի չմտներ։ Ատելակ ես ավշկից ձգում։
Whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
So there's going to be another change here.
Number 22.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
17.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage. But for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Eduardo Camavinga. Number 11. Rivaldo.
Zanetti.
Number
Oh,
20.
he is not giving
Francesco
anything
Totti.
away. And they're not going to make any further progress now. it's Griezmann, and he's away. It's Griezmann!
Ara
The ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
2 added minutes.
Չկա, չէ՞,
2 minutes to be added on. Can he put it away?
Ո՞րը սարավ։
Rude Hyatt! That is just a piece of art. And that has raised the
I very much forget,
I
bro.
was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems.
That is as far as it goes.
Fantastico.
What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy.
Fantastico. Yes, imov չէր, բայց Golazo. Çok vogara. Giulianito. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Milan.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. So it's down to business here. is a little undercooked. Filling in numbers sharp and uncompromising.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
Ronaldinho. Now the finish! And again! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Pullet at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Schmeichel catches it safely. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Lovely ball and a real chance now. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Messi. Guti. Has a goal!
Oh, Uze golün.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Roberto Carlos. Gavi is always scanning the pitch for targets. Adams. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Madrid upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Always onto this. Guti. Messi. Gavi. Closing in on goal. And they've got rid. And he's only too happy to take that back.
Mbappe, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little...
Oh, shooting chance!
Oh.
Goal! They are right back in business.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Look, Gavi! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Madrid has the chance to go the other way. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Menu is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Ernest.
Shot.
He won't be happy with that one. Ronaldinho. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And Hullet! Really well taken goal. And they're back in front. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it.
And a header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Yeah. Ernest. Oh, refuses to take the bait. Menu. Is there any support? He might not need it.
13 overall.
Can he get onto this? Vieira. And now the breakaway. He's played him through. Sticks it away. Pomp, panache, and passion. This a man. And it's half-time here.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is
They're
3-1.
both two champions.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Lustig.
Menu. Now it's Hullet. And Hullet! Neuer has that under control. Mbappe. Back in possession and ready to go again. That's gone loose.
Oh, this was one.
Menu. And it's Guti. Mbappe. And he's in on goal. Mbappe! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cafu spots it and intercepts.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gavi. Good driving run. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Gavi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Gavi. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
So we've reached the hour mark. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Chance for the header! He will be livid with himself.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Neymar, el dorsal 10.
And it's Gullit.
El dorsal 77.
Menu.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 7. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Kvaratskhelia.
El dorsal
Pretty
19.
loose pass.
El dorsal 22.
Kyle Walker.
Villa. El dorsal 20. El dorsal 16.
Face to face with the keeper. Beckenbauer. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gaitska Mendieta. And he's intervened well there. Now he's off and running. Menu. Ronaldinho, who's set up one goal so far. Gullit gets flagged offside. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, that's well seen too. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kvaratskhelia. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Belts one. Beckenbauer. And here's Mohamed Salah.
Mohamed Salah really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely.
Honours! And more and more and more.
Yeah,
And they are pulling clear here.
there are my fans.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So now
Golazo.
got to be quick to recover this. And he's there to get it away.
Lucky boy.
Gullit. Oh, super ball. Tries a shot. It's in. Comfort. Yet more comfort. Easing away.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. David Villa! Oh, terrific save.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Thank you, bro.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, that was vital. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he cuts out the supply. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's cut it out. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that's fabulous. Fires from distance.
Fantastic.
He's put it wide. And the number on the board is 3. Oh, red. Nice interception.
Are you?
Gavi.
Are you?
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And that will be it. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win.
Are you? Are you? I want to see. Are you? Are you? last game. Tomorrow, bro. Tomorrow I reach maybe first division. Tomorrow you will see Turkey Trabzonspor. Türk mission. Ömer Şen. I don't understand you speaking English. I don't understand you.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it.
And
expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world.
We have already started here.
Now it's Hullet. Gavi. And here's Hullet. Gavi. He rises!
Ronaldinho.
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion
Go,
a fine
go.
finish.
Ronaldinho demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Trabzonspor are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there.
Red.
Yellow or red? It is red.
It is red.
Trabzonspor are now forced to play the bulk of the game a man short.
It looked avoidable and unnecessary, but it makes you think.
Oh, super goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Not one, but two. It is a dream start. That was
Yes.
beautiful. Something close to genius.
Look, there's an awful lot that can go wrong from that range. How good was that?
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Not going to be disappointed with that. Triol cuts it out. Menu. Vinicius Junior. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Gavi. Oh, just skips past his man. Decent hit!
Wow,
Surely
bro.
now they are well and truly out of sight. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been...
He's been taken down.
Why you
and
do
the
it?
referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Why?
And he is going into that little black book.
Play like a man, bro.
Costa Curta. Oh, and he's through the middle. He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. David Villa. Shot goal!
Nice.
Scored!
David Villa.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Trabzonspor grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Davis made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. He is through here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Hullet. Hullet! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. David Villa looking to run onto it. Hullet.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Walker promptly onto that, and that is that. Chance to shoot now. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Trabzonspor can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
It's become a case of men against boys. Vieira. Passes short and sharp. That's Vieira.
Gavi. 3 minutes at a time.
Nice sequence of passes, this. He's got the shot away! And one more try!
Carles Puyol.
Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters!
Oh, no
Well,
problem,
it's a goal
bro.
fest,
I
and
don't
the
score.
fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
I won't score.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And the whistle goes for half-time. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here.
Well, I would think this one is possibly over as a contest. They know they've already reached cruise control, and it's a case of the right game management to take it from here.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
possession is back underway. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Triol.
Number 77, Mohamed Salah.
Yeah. And it's Hullet. McAllister, Costa Curta, cuts out the pass.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. This interception, his positioning was spot on. McAllister. He's got a side of goal! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
It's Ronaldinho. Alexander-Arnold is the guilty party there.
Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope.
Alexander-Arnold has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. And that's going to be a booking. Impressive strike.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Vieira with the clearance. Trabzonspor appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Osman.
Yeah. And Kyle Walker. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Triol has found the net here, of course.
The attendance for this match was 29,950.
Triol played back to the goalkeeper. Now Costa Curta. Pass is just off target. Lam. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card.
I wanna play with your nerves.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
So here comes the substitution.
Dembele. Number 77, Mohamed Salah. Coming on the field, number 7.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Number 9, Sane.
McAllister spots it and intercepts. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked.
Pedri has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. Triol. Costa Curta. Lam. And it's Vieira. And Triol. Well, there's the clearance. Ronaldinho going full tilt down the left. Front-footed pressing going on here. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Triol. It's Ronaldinho! Walker gets over and intercepts. Gavi, he has found the way through. Finds himself. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Mignon will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Terrific save! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Sane will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Vieira does really well there, he is strong. Has a look and plays it forward. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Menu. It's gone backwards. Schmeichel. Schmeichel has been caught there, it's a foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Costa Curta. Schmeichel. Costa Curta is fouled. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Costa Curta. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Looks to clip it forward. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. The time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. There they go, punting again.
He's picked his way through. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a tale of two
Better
very different
game.
teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific, the other quite the opposite.
Առաջի դիվիզիոնիշ Գնացինք, բարի գիշեր ձեզ, լավ եղեք, goodbye, bye bye. Երկու ժամից բրծնում, fuck, բրծնում, ադը, ես ինչ-որ մեկ, գնացինք բարի գիշեր ձեզ. Oh.